to settle in the prehistoric Philippines. These were followed by Austroasiatics, Papuans, and Austronesians. By around 3000 BCE, seafaring Austronesians, who form the majority of the current population, migrated southward from Taiwan. Scholars generally believe that these ethnic and social groups, eventually predecessors of modern-day population, centers such as Manila, Tondo, Pangasinan, Cebu, Panay, Bohol, Butuan, Cotabato, Lanao, Zamboanga, and Sulu, as well as some polities, such as Maay, whose possible location is either Mindoro or Laguna. These polities were influenced by Islamic, Indian, and Chinese cultures. Islam arrived from Arabia, while Indian Hindu-Buddhist religion, language, culture, literature, and philosophy arrived from the Indian subcontinent. Some polities were Sinified tributary states allied to China. These small maritime states flourished from the first millennium. These kingdoms traded with what are now called China, India, Japan, Thailand, Vietnam, and Indonesia. The remainder of the settlements were independent. Barangays allied with one of the larger states. These small states alternated from being part of or being influenced by larger Asian empires such as the Ming Dynasty, Majapahit, and Brunei, or rebelling and waging war against them. The first recorded visit by Europeans is Ferdinand Magellan's expedition, which landed in Homonhon Island, now part of Guyuan, eastern Samar, on March 17, 1521. They lost a battle against the army of Lapu-Lapu, chief of Mactan, where Magellan was killed. The Spanish Philippines began with the Pacific expansion of New Spain and the arrival of Miguel López de Legazpi's expedition on February 13, 1565, from Mexico. He established the first permanent settlement in Cebu. Much of the archipelago came under Spanish rule, creating the first unified political structure known as the Philippines, named after King Philip II, Spanish colonial. Rule saw the introduction of Christianity, the code of law, and the oldest modern university in Asia. The Philippines was ruled under the Mexico-based Viceroyalty of New Spain. After this, the colony was directly governed by Spain, following Mexico's independence. Spanish rule ended in 1898, with Spain's defeat in the Spanish-American War. The Philippines then became a territory of the United States. U.S. forces suppressed a revolution, led by Emilio Aguinaldo. The United States established the insular government to rule the Philippines. In 1907, the elected Philippine Assembly was set up with popular elections. The U.S. promised independence in the Jones Act. The Philippine Commonwealth was established in 1935 as a 10-year interim step prior to full independence. However, in 1942, during World War II, Japan occupied the Philippines. The U.S. military overpowered the Japanese in 1945. The Treaty of Manila in 1946 established the independent Philippine Republic.